Good evening, everybody. I'm getting a little bit of a crackle. Something's in the red, but I can't see anything is in the red. Perhaps this little nasty overdrive, this little nasty headphone amp is overdriving. But anyway, here we are. Good evening. Yes, Dave Mason. Okay, Anita Kiefel, P. Schmidt, guten Abend. Anita Kiefel, guten Abend. Justo Leon Gillan, hello. Servus, Dave Mason, Pete Loudon, Stephen Coleman. Anybody else? I'm just going to fiddle. It's going to fiddle on. Is everything coming through loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, good evening. Fiddle about. Yes, Eric Weitzman. I like to have a little fiddle of a Sunday evening in my little private recording studio. What a week it's been. I don't tell you what a week it's been, but you might find out. Okay. Shall we play the first song? First song will be Madhouse. Perfect title. I have been experimenting once again with the cameras and the lights. See, that one's a little bit orange and that one's not quite as bright. But you know, it's all for the taking, ladies and gentlemen. And I think it's better than setting the cameras to automatic and just walking away. It's more involved. Right. The first one's called Madhouse, and it was recorded in. That's taken a long time, that, isn't it? Come along now. Come along. Okay, I'll press this button and then it'll start cycling again. There you go. Yeah, that's a much better picture. Spent a long time trying to get the picture and the lighting right. Yes, this was recorded in a house in Montreux, and it's Jim Drummond on drums and George Panis on bass. And it's just a little jam, and it's easy and it's comfortable, and it's a blues. And I think it starts in B. We'll find out. It does start in B, but you're supposed to play the right notes. I'll take that again. Yes, indeedy. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, lounge pants. That's what they are, Shane. Shane, I bought them because, oh, you don't want to know. Jeffrey Lewis, good evening. Hit the like button, thank you very much. Rax FX, good evening. Thank you very much. Oh, these are a fantastic pair of headphones now. Let's not beat around the bush. These are a fantastic pair of headphones. They are ND-H30s from the incredible Neumann company. And I like them very much. Thank you very much. Second track. Simple, not easy. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a subdued one this evening. It's been quite a stressful week in certain ways. Entertaining and funny. So we'll do the next one and then I'll pour myself a nice glass of water. I'll have a drink of water after this one. This next one's called Simple, Not Easy. There is a difference. Dig a hole, 10 foot by 10 foot, 20 foot deep. Simple, not easy. Simple, not easy. Simple, not easy. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Britta, I hope you're feeling well. Hello, Stuart. Snooker at the same time. I take it you're in the snooker club. Yes. Thank you very much, Andrea Napper. You love walking bass. Well, that's George Panos from the bitter end in New York, and he is the man. Hi from Ukraine, Stas. Hello, Ukraine. Yeah, the depth of the song. Well, you know, Frank Zappa said we shouldn't judge the quality of music by how many copies it's sold. Well, I'll go along with that one, Frank. I'll go along with that one. Okay, I'm just going to minimise the. Okay, so you're going to be stuck looking at the guitar. So if you want to email me, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get in touch with me, paul@paulrose.co.uk. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me everything's all right with your world, and that everything's okay, and I'll pretend I'm a kind of a. There was a program on. My favourite television channel is called Talking Pictures TV. Has anybody watched Talking Pictures TV? I know some of you have. I know some of you have, and I love Talking Pictures TV. But they had a program on this evening. It's all old television, you know, and I like old things. I like the way things were, and got celebrities talking about how they started in show business, and show business really is the most horrendous, ugly people. But then again, this is show business, and perhaps people feel that about me. They can if they like. Note to self. Ooh, fingers crossed there. Fingers crossed. This is from. If I press that button there, this is from the Note to Self album. It's the title track of the Note to Self album, and it's available on Bandcamp. And if you want to buy it on Bandcamp, buy it on Bandcamp. But if you don't want to buy it on Bandcamp, once again, send me an email. Sold out of CDs. All of the CDs are gone. You know, you can buy MP3s. You can buy all of my albums on MP3s. Now I'm going to tell you that I changed the timings of the cameras, and I think that one's getting a little bit too much airtime, don't you? Anyway, so what? Who cares? You can have your money back. Just send us an email, and I'll send you your money back. Yeah, Stuart, oh yeah, good lad. You got a snooker table at home? Okay. See, still on that camera. I need to get back in and get editing. Note to Self. Note to Self, the album Note to Self was kind of a tribute to the Northeast, the history of the Northeast music scene. And my life here in Newcastle as a musician. And it goes like this. That was a bit of a dog's dinner. Well, you know. Oh, Jesus, now, you know. I haven't played that one for a while, so I botched that one up a little bit. When am I writing the book? Thank you very much, Stephen Coleman. Jeffrey was for a pint of the music idea. Hope you're well. You've just had a tree fall over. Oh, my God. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, something fell over in the studio here the other day, and it wasn't a good thing. So anyway, yeah, just keep an eye on your messages there. So that's number 3. So track 4, Jealous Saboteurs. This is another one recorded in Switzerland. It's all from the Light album, actually. You see the cover there, Light. It's too much time on that camera, and I'm not happy with that. I can't change it now. Okay, this is from the Light album, and you can buy it by emailing me. It's got Ted McKenna. It's got Jim Drummond on drums, Kenny Hutchison on bass, George Panas on bass, and it was recorded in Switzerland and Glasgow. How exotic can you get? Could you ask for more exotic than that? I don't think you could. Let's see what happens. That's not happening, ladies and gentlemen. That's called Jealous Sabotage, and it's really good if you listen to it on the album. But I'm not playing it well there tonight, so moving on. The Ballad of Teasdale Gardens. I think this will be a better... It just, you know, if it's not happening, it doesn't make any sense to pursue it. You know, it doesn't make any sense to continue doing it not very well. So we'll not do it at all rather than not do it very well. I'm happy with that. I'm comfortable with that. I hope you are too, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go on to the next one, which was Ballad of Teasdale Gardens, track 5. Here we go. That was a bit better. It was a little bit better. Okay. Ah, yes. Thank you very much. Yeah. The hello, John Metcalf. How you doing, mate? Semi-clean neck pickup. Yeah. These are Lance's pickups, Mr. Rax FX. These are Lance Lerman's pickups. LSL pickups. It's 100% LSL. It's a Wilkinson bridge, but it's 100% LSL. Ballad of Teasdale gone. Yeah. Okay, Dave Mason. That's what music's for. That's what music's all about. Bit late joining, Jonathan McCulloch. What nut am I using? Well, this is the standard. This is the standard LSL nut. I think it's I don't know actually. Go on, but this is an old LSL, so I don't know what he's using these days. I haven't been in touch with him quite as much as I used to be. The pandemic changed a lot, but this is 100% LSL as it came out of the LSL factory. Thank you very much, Yin Yang Thang. What's next? If that was number 5, then it stands to reason that number 6 will be next. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Oh, let's have a go at that, shall we? Here we go. Told you it was going to be a mellow night. I'm going to tune up because it's important. It's important that we're in tune. Okay. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. put a couple of wrong ones in there just to check if you would hear them or not. It's not that I don't know the tune, it's the fact that I'm watching all of this technology, and sometimes you look back at the guitar neck and you just forget where you are for a moment. Hey, who gives a fuck? Like I say, you can have your money back. Double Rainbow. Yes, it's a fantastic piece of music. I wish I'd wrote it. Yeah, you got to respect it. No shred allowed. Right, I'm going to have a glass of water, and I'm going to talk about a little bit, you know. Medolic. Yeah. I heard Borat describe himself as a serious journalist. Yeah, okay. So, gonna have a little pop at something here. I'm the best. That's quite a statement, but I like it. I like it. I think if anything, you know, I don't just want to go out and play the same old tired blues licks, you know. Some people out there might think that's all I play, which is fine, you know, but these wonderful tunes, it's just fascinating tapestry of chords and melodies, and that's just, I like it better, which means I'm skint. Not that you're making a lot of money playing blues. Yeah. Watch Facebook this week. Watch my Facebook this week. There might be some interesting news. I bet it's on that fucking camera again. Oh no, there it is. Someone's just texted us. Hang on a second. There's a lot going on. Nothing. We're trying to get to the bottom of something. Right, there's a message from her. Yeah. There's a friend of mine in hospital at the moment. Good friend of mine, old friend of mine. Known him since I was 12. He's a good lad. I'm not going to name names, but he'll know who he is, especially when I play this tune. So if you're listening, if you're awake, this is for you, big lad. There you go. If you're asleep or you're not feeling well or you're not watching, I'll see. I was going to come and see you the other day, but I heard you were tired, so I didn't bother. Okay, thank you very much. What's next? 6, 7. Coherence. Blues time. Blues time. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up with this one, actually. I'm going to wrap it up with the minor blues. I did 2 hours last week. Now, come on. Now, come on now. Speaking of which, I've got a Patreon page. I'll keep the show on the road, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you've liked and subscribed. You see, make sure you've liked and subscribed if you'd be kind enough. And if you want to ask questions about lessons, I do lessons and whatnot. And I do live guitar streams and I do gigs. My next gig will be Hartlepool on the 8th of October, next weekend or something like that. Solo acoustic. And then the house band will return to the Schooner in Gateshead upon Tyne. And then I can't remember what's after that, but then I'm playing with my trio in Nuremberg. Yes, playing back in Nuremberg with the trio. Maybe a little solo acoustic in Nuremberg as well. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Look forward to that. And then it'll be Christmas. So I'm going to do Coherence. Back with that camera again. I'll make that sure that that's not there. I will be back next week. Guarantee I'll be back next week. Well, I say a guarantee I'll be back next week. I don't guarantee that at all. But I intend to be back next week. So, I'm going to just talk about what I'm using here. Like I say, I've played the LSL Strat all night tonight. I was going to get the Loudon on again, but I just decided to go with the Strat tonight. I'm just in the mood for playing a Stratocaster. This is an LSL. If I press the letter L on the keyboard, it will bring up LSL because I've got it saved to that. Lance Lerman, Los Angeles, California. The greatest builder of Strats and Telecasters on this planet that I know. If there's others, please make yourself known to me. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about Lance Lerman. He's quite something. And Wilkinson bridge, Wilkinson pickups. Using a Wilkinson bridge here, though these are LSL pickups. But it's a Wilkinson bridge, and Wilkinson so much other stuff that I've got here. Trev, very good stuff. And of course, Jason Lollar, the mad genius of the pickup world. Jason's fantastic, and just about every guitar I'm looking at here features the great pickups of Jason Lollar. And of course, if I press G, there you go, George Loudon, the true genius of the acoustic guitar. I've got an electric guitar of George's there. I was going to play it tonight, but I just decided I would go Stratocaster tonight. But watch out next week. I think it might be a Lollar fest. Just check your messages there. I'd like to know what you're all saying. Oh, doesn't want to open their messages. Stuck a wobbler. There you go. The Schooner. Yeah. Nuremberg's a great place. We're playing at the Coffer Fabric. David Cowan, good evening, sir. Yeah. Amplitude with a B. Amplitude, yes. This is Amplitude 5 Max, but I don't use a fraction of what Amplitude 5 can do. I mean, if one guitarist can use everything in Amplitude 5, I think what Amplitude 5 does is it caters for every guitarist. If you're into the Jam, or if you're into the Who, or if you're into the Kinks, or if you're into Hendrix, or if you're into Deep Purple, or if you're into Van Halen, there's something there for everybody, you know. And what I've got is kind of a Fender Twin with a compressor, a tube screamer, and a delay and reverb. think I've finished the strings on this guitar. I'll restring it before next week. Of course, this is Coherence. No, it's not. This is Coherence minor blues. Why did I press that button? So I could see what number it was. It's number 7, because the number 7 on there presses the title of the track, and then I press number 7 over here, and that starts the audio. It's all connected, you see. I left a bit of a pause there because I think there's 2 or 3 tunes I'm going to cut out of tonight's performance and put on the internet as standalone numbers. You know, and you'd like to make a nice clean cut. Marshall Major, how you doing? 7 never sounded so good. What year well, he basically Shane Lance specialises in vintage Fenders, and he kind of cross-pollinates and does his own thing. I think the 50s and the 60s, I mean, my other LSLs aren't in the room, but I mean, go down guitar stock LSLs. But he does, I guess this is a 50s, this is a 54 or a 55 or 57, whatever, you know, maple board, single ply, pick guard. The pickups feel very vintage as well, you know. Just a moment, I'm going to stop this. Stop that. Okay, so now that won't keep spinning. Yeah. Okay. So Lance is, in my opinion, the best Strat and Telly builder in the world that I know. I'm not saying there aren't others that are as good, if not better, but I've never played one. Not yet. You know. So there you go. So email me, paul@paulrose.co.uk, and let's have a little chat about guitars and amps and pickups and gigs and lessons. Would you like me to come and play in your house? Would you like me to come and play in your garden? Would you like me to come and play in... I'm going to stop that now. Would you like me to come and do a performance where you are, ladies and gentlemen? Is there a pub close to where you are? Or are you having a party? Christmas is coming. You might want to have... Oh, someone sent us a little message there. Let's have a little listen to that, shall we? See who's saying what. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the middle of something at the moment. So, oh, do you want lessons, or do you want to ask about the guitars, or would you like to buy a CD, or would you like to buy a folder full of MP3s? What do you want to do? Send me an email. paul@paulrose.co.uk. That's me sitting here now talking to you. And like and subscribe, and I've said this before. I know a lot of people, apparently there's a statistic, another freaking statistic, that people who go to websites, YouTube channels regularly aren't subscribed. It's like 70% of people who attend regular websites aren't subscribed to that particular website because they don't need to, because they just go and look at it by themselves. Yes. I was going to say something else there. Oh yes, I keep getting these messages off Facebook congratulating me on being a very clever boy because I've got all of these. You are a rising creator. I got a message there. I put it on Facebook. It says share it to all of your new followers and subscribers, and I'm delighted. Really, I'm just not motivated by. Well, I am actually. I'm a shameless, sad, pathetic attention seeker who can't stand not being on setting the camera up every 5 fucking minutes to make a video about myself. Did you know something about me that I didn't tell you once before? I'm here entirely for the music, and shall we have that nice rotating camera? It's a nice shot. That the room's actually moving, the camera's standing still. That's what's happening there. But I do think that's quite a posh effect, don't you? When it goes behind the microphone, you see that black microphone that's coming in front of the guitar? That's the microphone that I'm talking into. Clever that, isn't it? I love all of this. I'd be perfectly happy to sit here and do this with a bag over my fucking head. I really would. I don't give a shit. You know. Just gonna, you know. One of the ways that I've learned how to do this, unfortunately, is that I've had to go to YouTube and do searches on how to do this: exposure, aperture, white balance, ISO, and this, that, and the other. And people are not ashamed to put their whole face in frame. You know, do you imagine my whole face in that screen there, talking to you like everything's okay, like it's acceptable? I think that the aperture on this shot, I mean, it's the world we live in, you know. I saw a beautiful girl on London Underground. I looked at her, I thought, God, she's a beautiful girl. And she sat down and she got her phone out and she was going, she's totally oblivious to the world around her. That's the world we live in, you know. Very interesting stuff. How did it get here? Okay, how's your messages? Yeah, okay. You haven't said a word. I've been bleating on about what a miserable old bastard I am, and none of you are engaging. Okay. Right, I'm going to end the show, and I'm going to put it on that camera there. Right, okay. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it. And is there anything else that I'm missing? Yeah, just drop us an email if you want to talk about what's going on here. And I will be. We've got this little puppy, you know, little Roscoe. He's a little rascal. Little Roscoe is a little rascal, and he takes them looking after. So I haven't had the time to be in here as much as I would have liked. But I am developing some new Loudon videos, and I was speaking to George Loudon on the phone yesterday with some ideas, discussing some ideas, which maybe we can or can't bring into the real world. From the mind into the real world. I hope we can, because it'd be exciting. He is the king of the acoustic guitar builders, and he makes an extremely good electric guitar as well. Strats and Tellys, we all know the name. What's the name? Lance Lerman, LSL, Los Angeles, California. Right, that's enough. I've been talking for about 10 minutes. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I genuinely do appreciate that you tune in and listen. And I will see you very soon. Stay tuned. All the best. Bye-bye.